Ryan, it's the same kind of position that we're in 2 weeks ago, another 3-2 loss, and kind of lost for words to describe actually how we have lost that game.
Really exact similar feel. From a positive point of view, I thought we're really good in the game for at least 75 minutes. I think there was one team, that really had the ascendancy. We completely controlled possession, territory, corners, chances. I think they had a lot of last-ditch tackles, possible penalty decisions that could have went our way. We scored 2 goals and we expect to win the game. I thought we were brilliant in the game, but somehow again we've lost the game 3-2.
They only had the 3 shots and scored 3 goals. That, as I say, it's similar feeling to Edinburgh City. And how frustrating is that for you guys as managers?
Massively, because we've got to diagnose that, like how we're just speaking in there. We'll go away and reflect on it, probably watch the game, speak to the team on Wednesday during analysis and really see how we're conceding these goals. That's 2 games in a row now, we've conceded 3 goals each at home, and they seem to be sort of errors or preventable. It's not like teams are carving us open or even creating chances in open play. We're just, we're leading up our own downfall here, and to be honest, we're being punished in front of the goal every time the opposition get a chance. If you'd said to us before the game that a League One team and an established League One team would come up here and create 3 chances and score 3, of course we wouldn't be happy, but it's just going to be a difficult one for us to digest.
A couple of contentious decisions in the game as well. Looks like we could have had a penalty. Looks like there was a handball in the lead up to their 3rd goal. Just how frustrating is that for you guys as well?
Yeah, I think away from that, those decisions, sometimes they go for you, sometimes they don't. I think there was a clear and obvious handball. If it wasn't a handball, it's sailing into the bottom corner. Think of it either way you want. I think we had a moment of the game about the 60th minute where the referee kind of lost control for about 20 minutes, and it's kind of stuttered our momentum a wee bit. We were completely in control of the game and on the ascendancy, and it disrupted our rhythm a little bit. I think if we were on the right side of some of these decisions, then we might have had the victory.
I think going by the past games against them as well, they are a team that kind of play a bit of the dark arts, and obviously if that's what works for you, it's what works for you.
They're in League One for a reason, Curtis. They're a physical team, they're robust. They've been the same team now for a number of years, same manager, they've got consistency, they all know their roles and responsibilities. We knew that, we prepped the team with that, they were more than aware of that, and to be honest, to a man, we stood up to it, we outplayed them for large parts. Anyone that was here will see that, but games change, goals change games, and they came out on the right side of a 3-2 victory.
Disappointing to lose Cammy as early as he did in the game as well.
Yeah, because Cammy's been pretty big for us. He's kind of playing out of position, but he takes the ball back to goal really well. He links with the midfield. He's really clean in what he does. So of course it's disappointing. It's an option. He looks like he's maybe, hopefully it's just a strain on his hamstring and not a full tear. But we'll probably be missing him for a number of weeks now.
Good to see Kieran come on though and look comfortable in those 70-ish minutes, maybe even more with the added time in the game.
Yeah, we've been desperate. We've been speaking to him almost every week. He sort of came back from his shoulder injury quite quickly, and he's been a wee bit maybe frustrated the last 2 or 3 weeks that he hasn't gotten in, but he's going to get his chance now, and it was always going to come. He just needed to get that wee bit of confidence about him, and you'll get it. He's a great lad. I thought he came on and affected the game today. He took the ball in well. He's pretty clean with everything he'd done, and you can be happy with his performance. There was maybe a couple that were flashed across the goal, or the one he sort of turns his back to in the first half, and there was one that was glaringly obvious in the second half as well that sort of just came across the 6-yard box. He could have maybe just been there, but he'll polish that stuff up. He trains well, he's a good lad, and we're delighted to have him back now. He's going to get a good run.
Just a bit of clarification as well, was that Stuart's goal for the second one, or did Pete get a touch on it? Or?
No, I'm sure there was a touch, but it was big Stuart's assist for sure.
Looking on to next week, got Clyde. Obviously they haven't had a game last week or this week with them being knocked out of the Scottish Cup. Do you think that'll be a positive for them, or maybe detrimental to them having that bit of rust?
It can work both ways, Curtis. Like, they can be fresh. I've no doubt that they've probably sorted some friendlies, closed door, indoor, whatever it may be. Don't know why whether it's weather or whatever, or 11 aside amongst themselves and had young players up. They'll have done something. Sometimes it can work in your favour, that you've got that freshness and bounce about you, and sometimes it goes against you and you can be a wee bit rusty. So difficult challenge, difficult venue. Going down to Hamilton, and they've probably still got new manager syndrome as well, so it'll be a difficult game for us next week, as every week is.